Welcome back to our channel. Storm Rider. The USS Delbert D. Black, designated DDG-119, is an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer that represents the cutting edge of naval warfare technology, blending modern weapon systems, advanced electronics, and sleek design into a single formidable package. Named after Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy Delbert D. Black, the first person to ever hold that title, the ship carries not only military significance but also a legacy of leadership and dedication. When we talk about the Delbert D. Black, we're really looking at one of the U.S. Navy's most versatile warships, capable of defending against air, surface, and submarine threats, while also being equipped to support ballistic missile defense and long-range strike missions. In other words, it's a true multi-mission platform, designed to be a backbone of modern naval fleets. From the outside, the ship carries the classic Arleigh Burke silhouette, but with enhancements that place it among the newer generation of destroyers. At over 500 feet in length and displacing around 9,000 tons, the Delbert D. Black looks sleek but is also packed with advanced systems. It's powered by gas turbine engines, similar to jet engines, which allow it to reach speeds in excess of 30 knots, fast enough to reposition rapidly in response to changing threats or mission requirements. The ship's propulsion and power systems are also designed to be reliable and low maintenance, giving it endurance on long deployments while maintaining readiness for high-intensity combat. One of the most defining features of the Delbert D. Black is its Aegis combat system. This sophisticated network of sensors, radars, and weapons integration allows the ship to track and engage multiple threats simultaneously. For someone unfamiliar with naval systems, imagine a combination of a high-tech radar station and a digital brain that can process massive amounts of information at once, coordinating defensive and offensive actions faster than any human could on their own. This system is paired with the SPY-1D radar, a powerful array capable of monitoring airspace hundreds of miles away. Whether it's incoming aircraft, drones, cruise missiles, or even ballistic missiles, the Aegis system allows the ship to detect, track, and if necessary, neutralize threats before they come close. In terms of armament, the Delbert D. Black carries the Vertical Launch System, or VLS, which is essentially a bank of vertical missile silos built into the deck. These cells can house a variety of missiles depending on mission needs. They include standard missiles for air defense, Tomahawk cruise missiles for land attack, anti-submarine rockets, and more. This flexibility makes the ship highly adaptable. For instance, in a defensive role it could be loaded with interceptors to protect a carrier strike group, while in an offensive operation it could carry Tomahawks to deliver precision strikes on land targets hundreds of miles away. Beyond the missile system, the ship is also armed with a 5-inch naval gun on the forward deck. While it looks relatively modest compared to the missiles, this gun can fire a variety of rounds including precision-guided projectiles, and it's especially effective for shore bombardment or engaging smaller surface targets like patrol boats. Defensive systems are equally impressive. The ship carries the Phalanx Close-In Weapon System, often called CIWS, which is a radar-guided Gatling gun designed to shred incoming missiles or aircraft that slip past other defenses. Alongside that, the destroyer is equipped with electronic warfare suites designed to jam or confuse enemy radars and missile guidance systems. Anti-submarine warfare is also a critical part of the design. The Delbert D. Black has torpedo launchers and can operate with sonar systems to detect submarines lurking underwater. More importantly, it's equipped to host MH-60R Seahawk helicopters, which extend its submarine hunting reach far beyond what the ship itself can cover. These helicopters bring advanced sensors, torpedoes, and even anti-ship missiles, making the destroyer's anti-submarine capabilities particularly potent. In terms of survivability and design, the Arleigh Burke-class has always been built with durability in mind, and the Delbert D. Black continues that tradition. Unlike some modern warships that focus heavily on stealth at the expense of armor, this ship strikes a balance. It incorporates reduced radar cross-section design elements, meaning it's harder for enemy radars to detect and track. However, it's also built with significant compartmentalization and structural toughness, so that it can sustain damage and continue fighting. The philosophy here is that the ship is not only hard to hit, but also hard to kill. Life aboard the Delbert D. Black is also worth mentioning, because while the ship is a war machine, it's also home to a crew of over 300 sailors. The design includes modernized living quarters compared to earlier ships in the class, with better berthing spaces, improved climate control, and facilities aimed at making long deployments more sustainable for the crew. This is a subtle but important aspect of the ship, because sustained readiness depends not just on technology but on the well-being of the people operating it. The ship also carries advanced command and control spaces, essentially nerve centers where information from sensors and external sources is processed to give commanders real-time awareness of the battlespace. Another unique aspect of the Delbert D. Black is its role in ballistic missile defense. As tensions around the world increasingly involve the risk of missile threats, this ship is designed to counter them. By using the Aegis system combined with standard Missile-3 interceptors, the destroyer can detect and engage ballistic missiles in their mid-course phase, essentially shooting them down while they're flying high above the Earth. This is a capability not every warship in the world has, and it makes the Delbert D. Black a critical part of not just naval operations but also broader defense networks involving allied nations. From a performance perspective, the destroyer is designed for longevity and adaptability. The Arleigh Burke-class has been continually upgraded since the first was commissioned in the early 1990s, and the Delbert D. Black represents the Flight IIA configuration, which brings advanced electronics, additional VLS capacity, and enhanced aviation facilities. This iterative approach means the ship benefits from decades of proven performance while also staying current with modern threats. The U.S. Navy intends to keep these ships in service for decades to come, with planned upgrades to sensors, weapons, and even power systems to accommodate future technologies like directed energy weapons or hypersonic missiles. When evaluating what makes the USS Delbert D. Black stand out, it comes down to versatility, survivability, and integration. It's not the biggest warship in the fleet, nor the most stealthy, but it is one of the most balanced. It can operate independently on patrol, as part of a carrier strike group, or integrated into multinational coalitions. It can defend against threats in the air, on the surface, underwater, and even in space with its missile defense role. It carries offensive punch, defensive resilience, and the technology to adapt as threats evolve. This combination is why the Arleigh Burke-class has become the most numerous and arguably most successful class of modern destroyers worldwide. The Delbert D. Black, then, is not just a single ship but a representation of what modern naval power looks like: highly connected, multi-mission, and built with both technology and crew in mind. For casual observers, it might look like just another gray ship on the horizon, but beneath that unassuming exterior lies a concentration of power and capability that few other ships in the world can match. It's a floating fortress, a shield for allies, a sword against adversaries, and a testament to decades of naval engineering and innovation.